for today's Hoboken home tour, we are in Uptown Hoboken at one of the original Toll Brothers projects that they took on to change the landscape of Uptown Hoboken. And when I tell you that this place has convenience factor, you're not going to believe it. Wait till you see the amenities here, the convenience that is this area in general, and the terrace that is bigger than most Hoboken one bedrooms. It's bigger than bedrooms that people are sleeping in and renting in right now. Let's take a look. In real estate, it's all location, 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 right? So in Uptown, you've got this brand new urban market here for grocery shopping, which has changed the game up here for people being able to get their groceries easily. You've got over here, Uncorked Wines. That's the building that we're gonna see here. Again, this was one of the first ones that Toll Brothers did when they came up here and started really changing the landscape of Hoboken and Uptown here. That's the Hudson T building, one of my favorite buildings in Hoboken, frankly. But that was another Toll Brothers project. And this 1450, you guys are really gonna be impressed with what they have to offer. You've got 24-hour doorman. Again, the convenience factor of having an outdoor terrace that is bigger than most bedrooms in Hoboken. You've got right in your lobby here, this little juice bar, great place actually. Great smoothies. I'm a big fan of their oatmeal, frankly. And then in terms of everything else that you need wise, convenience wise, you can get your coffee there at Choco Pond, and then straight down that way, you get to the Pier 13 where the ferry port is as well. That's another Toll Brothers building. So later on, we're going to talk about kind of amenities, things like that. This building here has a pool, and you get access to that pool when you live in this building. I get it's not as convenient as having it in the building, but you do have access to it. So here we are as we walk into the lobby. Here, you've got a 24-hour concierge. He just went out to help one of the residents actually load their car. But you also have shuttle service to the path as well, right? So if the path train is a must-have for you guys, I'm curious to that. Is the path train a must-have for you guys, no matter where you're gonna buy? If so, this one's got it covered. You've got your mailroom over here. I'm gonna run you guys through something super unique about this building as well. So mailroom here, and now I'm gonna show you the renderings. The building is currently undergoing a complete renovation. This is what the concept of the lobby will look like. Lobby and corridor renovation, all the hallways, everything is under renovation right now. Obviously, this will be probably the last to do it because it's the area where we get welcomed in. But we will go upstairs, take a look at the unit, and then I will show you guys the gym and the amenities. You're gonna wanna see this stuff. So like we said downstairs, there's a lot of work going on in the building. They are changing everything. This building is getting a whole entire facelift. So it's already started on the second floor. We're gonna see unit 202. The good news is all of this is already paid for in the association. So it's not like somebody buying it is gonna get hit with any type of assessment for the work being done here. It's already paid for. So let's have a look. You walk right into the kitchen. Now guys, I'm gonna tell you something here. This is not a staged unit, right? So typically luxury homes like this, right, when they look this nice, it's because somebody brings in a professional stager. This is how this tenant that lives here currently lives, which is actually incredible. Probably one of the nicer setups and tenant setups that I've seen in all my time in real estate. Really, really nicely done and well cared for. Let's kind of run through here. So here's your view from your kitchen. Beautiful countertops. I love that they pull the white off of this brown here, and the flooring, light brown to dark brown, and it gets lighter as you go up, really brightens up this whole space. You've got all of these. So I remember when they went with these, when this building first opened and things like that. It looks like they kept, I don't know if these are original, but they certainly kept the design. These are in really good shape if they're the original, I'll tell you what. But kind of European inspired cabinetry up top. Soft close, everything. The only thing that I will say I'm shocked by, there is no backsplash here. Looks beautiful, but no backsplash. We've got a gas range. Are you guys a gas range person or an electric range person? Drop a comment below. I'm curious to know your response. I cook a lot. I prefer the gas, but I know not everybody loves the gas stuff. So you got your dishwasher. This is your view from your kitchen while you're doing dishes, things like that. Again, this is a 1-bedroom. This one's currently priced at $949. Now I get it, that feels high for a 1-bedroom, but what justifies this price point is you're paying for the luxury convenience. And even though units in this building with 1-bedrooms may trade lower, they don't have this, which is what we're gonna take a look at. That terrace is private and it is bigger than most bedrooms in Hoboken. You've got a spa style inspired type of thing here in the bathroom. I can't believe how clean this tenant lives. Good for her. And there I am. What's happening? Nicely done bathroom and the bedroom here. And you can easily do a king size. This is a queen size, but you could easily do a king size bed into this bedroom if you wanted to. The target buyers on this is going to be, a single person looking to start their real estate portfolio, or maybe even the downsizers. Right? You're retired and you want a place in the city, or you just said, you know what, we're a couple and we're going to start here and then move out to the burbs, or frankly, we have no interest in having children and this is enough space for us because we love the convenience of living in a city. Now, again, you have a tenant living here, but this is the walk-in closet. Tons and tons of space here with these custom closets too. I'm not going to get into the drawers and everything else, but these custom closets are a big sell here. I love that. By the way, guys, if we haven't met yet, my name's Tom Worley. I've been helping buyers and sellers navigate the Hudson County real estate market for well over a decade. I live here, I work here, I'm raising my family here in Hoboken. So if you are interested in learning more about what's happening in this Hoboken market, you can jump into the description, download my free buyer's guide, download my Hoboken guide, schedule a strategy session about what this market is doing and what it looks like to potentially buy and make Hoboken your home. Make sure to follow along for more home tours like this. Now let's get you back to the tour. Now with this particular unit, your monthly fee is $704, right? $704 a month. Now I get it, that probably feels a little bit high, but that also includes water, gas, hot water, things like that. So it's not just a pure extra cost, it actually includes things, and you're not paying extra amenity fees to live here. Some buildings will charge you your HOA fee, and especially in rental buildings, you have your rent and then your amenity fee. Here's your view from, my back is currently at the terrace door, which is what we're going to take a look at now. This is a 275 square foot private terrace deeded to this unit and this unit alone. I mean, and it's on the interior type of area, so you don't have to deal with a ton of street noise or anything like that. You've got privacy from people walking out here. Right? This is all open green space for the building, but this is just yours. And it runs the length of the unit. So I'm going to show you from all angles here. Let me jump up on this stance here, on this ledge here. All right, so I'm standing on this ledge. Give you guys a feel of what you've got here. Love this. And this is why outdoor space is so valuable in this city. But this is why a unit like this commands a much higher price than where the building typically trades, is because of that. Now, it's been on the market for a little while, but that's nothing to say that there's any reason that it's been on the market, that something's wrong with it or anything like that. Frankly, places like this, when you're priced like this, they sit a little bit longer because you've got a smaller buyer pool who's shopping for 1-bedrooms and understands the value of owning in a building like this. And here you've got your washer and dryer as well. Now at this price point, obviously washer and dryers are a must. Frankly, I'd love for it to have parking, but parking is not included here. And I will show you guys where parking is when we go down and see the gym, because you'll be able to see the building, you know, where you can rent parking right across the streets. But is parking is washer and dryer in unit when you're shopping for condos a must-have for you? I'm curious to that as well. Drop that one in the comments. Washers and dryers, must-have. Do not want to share with the building or have to go down to a laundry room. Let me know your thoughts on that. Very, very curious. Now let's go up. We're going to take a look at the amenities. We will hit the rooftop patio. You'll be able to see some views, and then we will hit the gym and show you guys everything down there. Here's your elevator as we head up, and the interesting thing is you can't just use the elevator. Your fob actually scans, and then you can hit your floor. Extra security there. So if somebody does come into the building and the concierge may not be necessarily sitting there, they actually need a fob to get up there. So not only do you have your huge terrace off of the unit here, but you also have access to this rooftop area for the building, where this becomes, you know, your entertaining space. And you guys have got to see this entertaining space. Now it's kind of a crappy day. It's about to start raining here in Hoboken, but you guys get the idea here. Seating areas. This fireplace is awesome. Picture sitting up here with friends. You've got a view there of the Freedom Tower out there in the distance. And all of the hangout area up here for entertaining purpose. We'll get a view again when we go downstairs, but that's the, when we go to the gym, but that's the parking garage that I was talking about, right across the street. So you don't miss anything on the convenience factor. I get it, it's not in the building, but you just walk literally right across the street. Now, that building there has the pool that you have access to as well, because you're part of the same association. So you've got this building there, the building that we're in, Hudson T building, all part of, you know, amenity association. So your association fees aren't necessarily shared, but you do have access to the amenities over there. And then this area here, right, 2 cooking stations. If you're the grill master, such as I like to consider myself, this is where I would make the magic happen. I'd be sitting here cooking some nice steaks while friends and family hang out there, pouring themselves some bourbon, and sitting here next to the fire, a nice glass of bourbon, maybe a cigar. Probably sneak that, because I'm sure that smoking is probably not necessarily encouraged up here. But yeah, this is really, really something else up here. Now onto the gym area. You got a nice fob, gets you in everywhere around the building, so everything's secure. This is not the biggest of the Toll Brothers places, all right? But this is much larger than a lot of the buildings that you see. All of their equipment is up to date here. Ooh, AC just kicked on. So there's your view if you're a runner. And I talked about earlier the rental parking stuff, right? So if you're gonna rent parking, that's the building there where you would rent parking. So it's right across the street from you. Rental parking spots in there range depending on if you're going from management or from a private holder, right? But figure on average about $300 a month for rental parking there. But you can come directly in here from the street. You're on your way home from work, you jump in here instead of going upstairs and stuff first. Your Peloton equipment, your stair stepper, all of your weight and stuff that you would need is all right here at your fingertips. Now you also get access, because you're part of the same association, to things in that building, as well as the pool building, which is 1400 Washington Street, like I said. So just real quick, a little bit more about kind of the convenience factor of living in a building like this, guys. Amenities wise, you also share, like I said, you share amenities with the pool and things like that. You've got the gym. You've got this beautiful rooftop terrace that I'm sitting at right now for entertaining. You've got the private terrace off of the unit that we just saw. But living in Uptown Hoboken is a different lifestyle. People move up here for the convenience, for the lifestyle. That's why they're paying that top dollar. So I get it. It seems a little bit high, a little bit pricey for a unit this size. But understand that when you're coming up here, you're coming up here for the uptown location and the convenience factor of having the ferry right, 2 blocks up, the waterfront 2 blocks up, Pier 13. You've got all of the restaurants down up here in Uptown Hoboken that are easily accessible. Go out, grab a drink on your way home from work. You've got a bus stop right outside here on the corner that gets you on the 126 and into New York City. You also have access to the shuttle path for the building. So the reality is the convenience factor of buying in a building like this, while the price point may not be for everybody, it is for a lot of people. So if you want to learn more about why this price point may work, reach out. You can text the number on the screen and we can start that conversation about what this looks like. Again, guys, my name's Tom Worley. I've been helping buyers and sellers navigate this market for well over a decade. If you want to make Hoboken your home, reach out. Let's start that conversation. You can download my guides in the description of this video and follow along for more home tours like this, as well as educational content and market updates about what's going on in the area. I'll catch you guys on the next one.